And we're recording.
We pick up where we last left off with two colossal allies. One who has been brought mute, and two regular sized individuals who helped in the fight crowding around the enemy as the pile of dust that was once her, Noelle. All that remains is a small chess piece in the pile of dust. Aurelia rushed off, and that's where we'll pick up with Aurelia. As you rushed off to go see Gade, or Galen, right?
Yeah, checking on her boy.
You're checking on your boy. Currently, he looks fine. He looks perfectly fine. Your passive insight is high enough for me to tell you honestly. What the fuck is launch VTT? I'll figure that out
My
later.
passive insight is 10, good sir.
Yeah, 10's enough to go. He's fine. Do you want to roll insight?
Because she would like to actually check on him. Yeah,
All right.
I
What do you
mean,
say as you roll the insight?
just like reaching out, hand on to put hand on shoulder, just like, are you okay? Are you good? Yay!
Me? I'm fine. I'm fine. Just how do I put this? Um, she's dead, right?
I mean, it looks that way.
I think she was the closest thing to a parent I've had, so I feel weird about it. I'm happy she's gone, but I feel weird.
I mean, understandable, I think.
Her lab's upstairs. I can go up there and prep it for everybody. It's probably where she's keeping all. What are you guys looking for again? Sorry,
All right, Gallon. We're looking for the tower. It has to be somewhere in the base.
the, the tower. Um, he looks conflicted for a moment. Like he's got that sort of like tasted lemon when he was expecting water, kind of sour.
What's bothering you?
Probably nothing, but yeah, that face right there. Uh, I'm the I'm technically the first of the clones, yeah?
I'm not sure.
Oh, yeah, I guess that's just a thing me that I kept to myself. I don't ever remember a tower like the others we've seen. There's always just been the first floor, second floor, and, well, the top floor.
It would they kind of radiate magic and they're hot to the touch.
I. Just the shrug. Shrugs, he just. I've never seen that.
Well, it
She's
has to
always.
be somewhere here. I'm sure we can find it.
Well, why do you guys need it again?
We need the shard from inside of it.
All right. I, mm, Give me what was your insight roll one more time?
It was 18.
He looks tired. Looks really tired. Sorry. Uh, I can, if we get up to the lab, I can search for it on the cameras, but till then, I think maybe check in on the group. Smiles.
Come on. We can get up to the top floor and rest.
Yeah. He kind of walks past you. Don't grab my boy.
I grabbed, as you moved him into the Aurelia circle.
All right. As these two arrive back to the group, what is everybody else doing?
Poking the pile of ash.
Orlain is dead silent and leaning against the door behind him.
Dane's just gonna. Oh, whoops. Dane's gonna shrink back down just a little bit. Why is it not letting me shrink? There we go. Because it only lasts for a minute. And he's gonna crouch down and look at the chest piece that was just left behind. Is there anything
Alright.
unique about it?
Give me an investigation check. What's your passive, actually?
Not good in fighter. I don't think.
Give it to me anyways, and then roll the check.
That's a fat 10.
You better
Big
fucking
one.
roll high, bitch.
Big 1-0.
Exactly.
High fives,
Yeah.
Dane. Terrible insight.
Starts with a 1, ends with a 0. It's shit.
Oh!
Based.
Dang. Lovely.
Did we start the recording?
Yeah, we started the recording.
Well, it did end with a 0, so at least there's.
The big 2-0.
Yeah. Alrighty. So with that, dang.
Mhm.
How do you investigate this piece with a natural 20? I'll let you do anything you want first, and then I'll give you the info.
He's gonna just crouch down and just generally just put it up on its base and just give it a good once over, looking for any runes, looking for any unique markings on it, and just generally looking for anything specific on it, like anything really out of the ordinary.
You see one thing. First thing off the bat, material. It's made of wood. And it's got a rune on the back and a rune you have never seen before on the front. Sort of parallel to each other. The rune on the back, do you speak Celestial?
I do.
It says
He's an
Noel.
Asmar. I hope he does.
I do too. I forgot about that. It says Noel. The rune on the back you do not recognize, but I can describe to you. It is an hourglass kind of figure with
Mhm.
an sort of the top part is filled with sand and the bottom is an eye looking out with the little
you.
line of sand. Yeah, with a little line of sand dropping down. So it is sort of staring at you. And
Sorry. No, I almost choked on my drink. Sorry.
That fuck you was so immediate and visceral. Like,
Please mute yourself while you're dying, please. Anyway, continue. No, I'm kidding.
hey, I know you're dying real quick and you need your inhaler, but could you fucking mute up, bud? Pop off. And crank 90. Here we go. So, with that, those runes are the only two that you notice of importance. It is her name. It is the name of the goddess of knowledge. But you see something. Every rune in your mind, there's a soft little echo. You don't know where it's from, but every rune that is about a god or goddess has their title. This just says Noel. Knowelle. Noel. And that other symbol, that you do not recognize that symbol. You should not. Unless you have found something similar of it, you do not recognize it.
Hmm. I have a quick question.
Yes.
Does that rune remind Dane of anything of the, I'll call it, non-useful time knife he has?
The which one? The name or the hourglass?
The hourglass with the eye.
Give me a history check with advantage.
Bet. What's my history? Oh, okay, cool. That's a 14. Both were 14s.
Gotcha. Nothing is coming to your mind, but I will say with a 14, the time knife is kind of shaking in your hand, almost like it's vibrating, but when you kind of release it a little bit, like your grip loosens, it is shaking. It is not going anywhere. It's simply shaking back and forth.
Like it's gently humming, almost.
No, I mean like it's shaking in a fearful manner.
Okay. Dane's gonna holster a knife and just like generally pick up the chest piece and like with all the straps and stuff, just basically sling it over his shoulder like a backpack. Just like,
Oh no! It is the size of a chess piece, like an average chess piece.
yeah, you should be able to, what was it, take all the leather straps you would usually use to put on it and then lengthen them enough to where you can create a strap for it and then just like kind of like you're trying to like throw it over your shoulder basically.
CHESS.
Oh,
Oh.
what piece is it?
There we go. It's a bishop piece.
Oh, okay.
Thank you, Taylor, for catching the most important part. Every time Jack has done this, he's pulled a piece of a little fucking pawn, a rook, and save for this moment in time, it's always a chest piece, like on a chest board.
So it's a
Silence, casual. Continue.
Why do you keep emphasizing the T?
I'm not. I have a speech impediment, fucker.
So do I!
It's hard.
okay. So it's a chess piece.
Chess piece. Yes.
I'm right that time. No, I'm kidding.
I was
Okay.
like, why are you slinging something that fucking tiny over your back like it's a fucking yo-yo? Hello?
Yeah, I thought it was like a what was it? Breastplate.
No.
Yeah, don't
It
worry.
is-
I get it now. Okay, so it's just like a small thing, just like slip into a small satchel at his side.
Okay.
Okay. All right. So we're looking for. Hey, Yufi.
Yeah, bud.
Actually, no. This is a more me question. Sorry. I don't think Dane would know that. No, based on what I've previously elaborated, no, he wouldn't. And I doubt you could.
Orlain looks up as you pocket the chess piece. I love bullying Yuffie about enunciation.
Mhm.
Just looks up, tilts his head, doesn't say anything. It looks curious, as in the puppy head tilt of what's that?
I'm gonna be completely honest with you. Dein is completely oblivious that you did that.
hmm
Um. Right. Do we know where the shard is?
Gade
Like
said
what?
he's never seen anything here like it. Or the
Galen?
tower.
Yeah, Gallon speaks up. It's not fun, is it, Taylor?
Shut your fuck up.
By the way, I forgot to make my chicken nuggets, so that is actually sad. So, Gallon explains what he explained to Aurelia. I've never seen a tower anywhere like the size you guys have been going to. It's even the one on the train. It would have been prominent on this floor, but first, second, and third floor, never see anything. I can check the the cameras on the third floor.
Then let's do that. If it gives us the most visibility, then there's a high chance we'll find it. If not higher up, it's gotta be somewhere around here. I doubt they would let it just exist and not do something with it.
Yeah. Yeah.
And Dane's just gonna make his way to the stairs. Because he did see the stairs earlier.
Yeah. Gallon is kind of pats Aurelia's arm and just starts following you because he knows the way.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Tryphon, Cupronickel, Agate, what are you guys doing?
Tryphon's checking up on Orlain right now.
All right.
I was also gonna check on Orlain after watching him go frenzy and just being like, you good? You good, buddy? You need a cool down? You need a little bath in the snow like I did earlier?
Need a Snickers?
No,
Terrible.
Nia, take
no, no.
take 2 points of psychic damage for that one. No, I'm
Uh,
joking. Don't actually.
He looks between all of you and just shakes his head.
Are you going to speak or?
Did you see what he just did?
And Orlain raises his hands and clearly signs, like, I feel like everybody understands the gesture for either of course not or no towards Agate. And then very simply makes the signs of, as clear as he can possibly get it with basic signs of control, points at Agate, and then like kind of make the confused gesture of like basically, are you okay after that? If you interpret it that way, because it is bad signing.
Control. What? Huh?
And then
Real quick. Tryphon,
Yeah.
Aurelia, and Cupronickel. I'm gonna excuse Agate because they immediately responded, and now that's gonna be in their backstory. They have to make that. If they found a way to understand sign language.
Bitch, they know a common sign language as one of their languages.
Cool. Do any of you three have that?
I think it was established before Tryphon understands very basic stuff.
Yeah.
All right.
So he's
All right.
staring very hard at Orlain's hands, trying to puzzle it out.
As someone who is not able to speak sign language and seen it done in front of me, it's fucking hard.
I don't think Cupronickel does, so he's just squinting hard at Orlain, just being like, what? Use words?
I don't think he can right now.
Aurelia, do you understand sign language?
I want to say she understands like basic sign language just because it's good for communicating silently in the field.
So, okay, that's that's hand signals versus sign language. Depending on if Orlain is using common sign language or if they're using the kind of translating through military hand signs, that is up to Orlain to decide.
He's using the sign language of like when he would honestly catch Clyde not being on guard or being commander mode and just talking without using telepathy. So I assume it's common sign language. Just very bad version of it.
It is common. So Aurelia, you can roll a performance check and try to decipher it, essentially. Because sign language versus hand signs for in-field communication, very different. Very small overlay, if there are any. Because I have sat there while I've seen the words "Let's go to the store" be signed. They don't look like anything.
If I may
Compared-
ask,
We go.
would
Yeah.
that be insight instead of performance?
Or intelligence.
Or intelligence, yeah. I'd
let's
say
go with
more
intelligence.
insight as you're trying to decipher what someone is trying to tell you.
Fair.
That's just me, though.
Then yeah, give me an intelligence check.
We got a hot 12, boys.
Like every third word, and there's no promise that they're right.
Honestly, considering how bad it is, I think it would be clearer than if it was actual sign.
Yeah. So occasionally, I would say Orlain using the broken sign learning that they picked up second-handed, technically third-handed if C4YD3 is involved. It would probably involve a lot of impromptu hand signs, and you catch those hand signs perfectly. But again, because of the interruption with the attempted common sign language, it looks like go. No. And then just kind of you're following along, but you're not in the lead, is what I'm trying to get across.
He makes like kind of like the silent sigh of just this isn't working, and does the hand sign of let's get going, like the actual military thing.
Yep, all
Yeah.
soldiers understand that one.
Okay, there they went. So we're all following after these chuckle fucks now? Dane and Gallon?
Yeah, sorry.
I was asking if we were following after you guys.
Oh, sorry.
Yeah,
I just got
I
my
am.
food.
I am too.
I will say, Aurelia,
Si, senor.
as you do get closer to the base of the stairs where one is, you do see Gallon leaning on the edge of the stairs, kind of like catching his breath.
Worried, squinting.
Dane's gonna stop and look back. Gallon?
Yep. Yeah. What's up?
Is he injured in any way? Or they?
He looks tired. He looks exhausted. You want to give me a history or an insight check? You can.
Insight, yes. Where is that? Yeah, there it is. Uh, 15.
It feels like familiar exhaustion to you, because you were there whenever he first started using the gauntlet, and it kind of like, all right, he's had that thing for a day. Regarding the lance,
Oh, okay. New muscles being used kind of achy.
yeah, it's essentially just like, I just did a mass level up in one fucking sitting.
Just gonna walk back down for a second.
I'm good.
Gun, I want you to do something for me that might be a bit tough, but will make you feel a lot better.
Yeah.
I want you to stretch for me, and specifically stretch. And he's gonna show Gallon basically the what was it? The movements he uses for flexibility when he's using the halberd, because those are the same ish muscles he would use when using the lance. Specifically focusing on the legs.
He watches you kind of like mimic the stretches, and then in the most pathetic, like silent reaction, he holds up the lance one hand and then looks at the giant gauntlet in the other. It's like, yes, this is two-handed, but this thing's fucking heavy on my left hand.
Just do those for about a minute. It will make you feel the world better.
Fine. I'll give it a shot. And he's just gonna stand over here, blocking the gun that none of you should see, and start doing the stretches. Aurelia. Aurelia.
Euphoria.
As someone who wields a shield and a spear, you immediately catch the he's oh no. It's that instinctive thing of like, I don't have OCD. Why are the salt shakers where the peppers are? Why the fuck? It's just a motion. Kind of watching him do these stretches because yes, you're doing the right stretches for the pole arm. The shield arm that you're using though, man, that's gonna hurt.
Ugh,
Where you fucking going? Where are you going?
Don't worry about it.
don't worry about it, man. It's fine.
Well, yeah,
Just
no.
gonna wander over to Gallon and offer a few suggestions for the shield arm. Just like, buddy.
What's going on? Am I doing something wrong?
It's a lot
I'm
of
doing
sirens. Anyway,
doing the pole arm.
yes, you also have pokes him another arm with another weapon that needs slightly different stretches.
Like what?
Like, I don't know shit about Fuck My Man, but Aurelia does, and she will like show and demonstrate for him.
All right. So that's what you're doing.
You said that Tryphon came out of this doorway, right? So is it still
Yeah.
open?
He did close it behind himself, so
Yeah, it's open.
Looking inside, what's the state of address in here? State of array, I guess.
Clean.
Well, yes. I'm talking about like what's in here.
One more time.
What's in here?
Give me an investigation check because no insight in the world is going to give you this one, bud. You don't know tech. You don't know tech this advanced, at least.
18.
You notice computers against the built-in, like 2 computers. One here, or at least a monitor here, an actual monitor here with a keyboard following it. This large generator connected to something right here. You don't know what this is. Even with an 18, you don't know what this is. You notice a couple what look like knowing Gallon for as long as you have, you realize that's one of the energy drinks he prefers. So you immediately clock that, yeah, that's one of Agate worked here. And there is a couple sticky notes, and from what you can tell, one slab of a screen. You've only seen before in, like, whenever you're talking to Clyde, you've seen him messing with one of those before, and when asked about it, he simply replied, Commander thing.
Which one has the quote unquote commander thing on it?
This one right here.
Orlain.
I'm referring.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm referring to the tablet. Yes.
Yeah.
So.
Orlain just steps in because he can't explain himself.
Just go in. What do you do as you approach?
Does the 18 get me anything else as I get closer?
Not. It would have to be a separate roll as you get closer, because you were outside the room before. Now that you're actually in it, it looks a little different.
Okay. Can I try?
Go ahead. Tryphon, Agate, while that's being rolled, what are you two doing?
Just
Wondering
knocking
what
on
Orlain's doing.
yeah, just knocking on the door frame, just hand signing. What's up, basically?
So with an 8, that is a screen.
Great.
The chair is used, and again, a lot of this whole setup, you don't know what the fuck it is outside of this part generator. This
So a generator has a power source, logically.
yes.
Is it visible at all?
No, it's built into the wall.
Okay. He's gonna pick up the tablet.
All right. Tryphon, what are you doing? I didn't mean to speak between the both of you.
It's the same as Agate, just wondering what Orlain is doing. And taking a look around the room himself, because this was where he was last time.
All right.
Is there anything on the tablet?
Do you turn it on?
What? Okay, yes.
It's a tablet, dude. You gotta turn it on. You turn it on, and it is one of those things of it immediately comes up with a flash of white, and then a padlock symbol, as it comes up with a keypad of numbers.
He looks up towards the sticky notes.
Do you speak Orcish?
No. What the fuck kind of question is that? I'm an elf!
I do. I have
they're
all the
all-
languages.
They're all in Orcish. I'm so sorry, dude.
I feel like Agate watches Orlain look up from the tablet as it just like, I feel like he just blinks for a second of like, God, geez, reaction, because that's suddenly bright in his face and he is dim now compared to the fiery red hair from before. Almost like the coals of a bonfire. kind of heat. And just looks up at the sticky notes, visibly furrows his brow, and then just silent sigh.
Agate's going to take a look at the sticky notes.
Does Agate read Orcish?
Languages: Abyssal, Common Sign Language, Draconic, Giant, Orc, and Primordial.
Holy shit.
I have all the languages.
This bitch knows how to speak. So, you see a couple things that pop out to you, we'll say. The first thing that you get is test number 7345. Not effective. Mother is angry. The mother part scratched out for boss is angry. And then another one says, Brother Zero has not returned yet. Check in later. And lastly, the one that's like this one that's underneath another one simply says, it's the Orcish number, like numerical system, and it's a bunch of random ones, and each one has a little X by it, and you see that this person has been trying to get into the tablet too. And there is one simple one that does not have a X by it.
Is Orlain holding the tablet?
Yes.
I believe so, yeah.
So Agate's just gonna point out, like, the one that doesn't have any X by it to Orlain. Try this one.
You get the slow turn of, yeah? With that look of, brother, I can't read that. Like, because it's the Orcish numerical system. He can't read Orcish.
This is going great.
Fucking chuckle bugs.
Okay, it's very simple. Just follow after me, and he will repeat the list of numbers.
Y'all ready to have your hearts broken?
Mm-hmm.
It is the 4 numbers that spell Agate on a phone.
I don't remember that
number.
anymore.
You can check with your phone. Just
It is 4233. Agate.
He'll try and enter it on the fucking keypad.
The little padlock symbol opens up.
Fucking grimace. Just the what's the first thing that shows up? As he gives a nod to Agate of thanks and starts to head out and carries it
First
with
thing
him.
that shows up is like a fucking pillar of numbers and mixed common and Orcish.
So I understand about half, maybe more of that.
You understand about half of it. It's basically what you can gather is that it is a personal log of, like, you see, Egyptron commander freed me today. Egyptron commander has been replaced. The Aztechno commander and their the The Egyptian commander and their vice are mean. The vice is mean. But they still helped.
He's just gonna continue looking through it, see what he can find. Maybe help in this endeavor without having to speak. He's gonna try and find any logs about where an odd device might be.
An odd device. What do you mean by
Mhm.
that? What are you trying to find?
Because I assume with his hearing, he overheard at least snippets of what they were referring to of I don't know what the tower is supposed to look like kind of response. So it might be a
All right.
different kind of device or something that is shifted into another area or is powering something else and looks different is what he's thinking of.
Gotcha. I'll say that won't need a check. You can either do a check at the moment, or you can just spend the time to try and look for it.
He'll spend the time. He doesn't have anything else to do right now. So he's just going to walk out
Alright.
and make the hand gesture of, come on.
All right.
Is this computer currently like turned on or unlocked?
It is turned off.
Is there a visible power button?
Not one you can see.
Maybe it's a touch screen. Just gonna tap, tap.
Tink, tink. Nothing.
Oh well, I tried.
You did, and we're proud of you.
Anything of use in that room? And Dane's just looking at Orlain.
Holds up the keypad, the commander's, the tablet, not commander's tablet, but like the thing that he's looking at.
Instantly. Is that my tablet? From Gallon? Said in the tone of like Marisha going, is that my husband?
Just looks over at Gallon and pauses, evaluates his next sentiment, and does a little nod of like, I guess it is.
Cool, they moved my stuff.
He holds it out of like, do you want it?
Shakes his head. Mm-mm.
Okay. Just the mouth motions of okay. And he goes back to reading.
All right. Gallon, are you okay to walk? Or
Yeah, I feel better. Thanks, both of you.
I do try. And Dane's just gonna go right up the stairs. Does anyone follow?
Orlain will.
Yeah. Tryphon's also going to trail after.
Excuse me.
Orlain
Alright,
does pause for a second. And he goes to try and gesture to Dein as they're walking up of like, oh wait. But he can't say anything. There's literally just the frantic hand waves and then looking back at Tryphon with the pathetic wet dog eyes of like, I can't help.
He Dane?
I'm surprised you didn't try slapping the fucking rails.
Yeah. What's
I think Orlain has something.
Orlain?
Orlain, this is mostly me trying to get across that he's kind of useless right now. And then he just realizes it in this moment of he's just technical support at this point. And he goes to try and cast without a trace. And nothing happens. Because it requires a verbal component. And he just looks so sad. He looks so sad. Instantly. And then he just makes the motion of, never mind.
No, what are you doing? What are you trying to do?
Okay, so it needs somatic components too. So I'm guessing Orlain was doing the hand signs for it too.
Yeah.
Would we recognize the hand signs?
That's what was being my next question. I know Dein would not.
If you have not cast the spell, you would not recognize it.
Well, what's the spell?
Cast without a trace.
Cast without a trace.
Oh, unfortunate.
Um,
What's the spell? Fuck.
I forgot.
Dein understands sign language. Would he get anything that Orlain's trying to get across?
Sort of, yeah. You would get the... It's a somatic... Sorry, I had a burp. Orlain is trying to convey, like, spell, it's spell hand gestures. Other than that, nothing's popping up.
Orlain, what spell did you just try to cast?
He stares off into the middle distance for a second and then points to his throat and then makes an X across it.
Well, I mean, that's fair considering how you breathed out glass.
Shrug.
Would you like some water? And just holds out his water skin.
He takes it, kind of sets the tablet at his side and nods. And he makes the yeah, have you ever looked at someone who's like, this isn't gonna help, but I'm thankful anyway kind of look?
Yeah.
Yeah.
He gives that look to the both of them of like, thank you, it won't help, but thank you anyway. And does, take a couple of sips and hands it back. And
After a moment, Tryphon's going to look at Dein. It's just like, you've got your paper and pens with you, yeah?
then he comes up with an idea because he's holding a tablet. Does it have a notes app?
Better question: does it have like a text-to-speech app?
He is not letting it talk for him.
Aurelia. Dawn. Tryphon.
Oh my god.
But does it have a note?
Yeah, it has notes. It has notes. You're on the note page.
He's stupid. Leave him alone. He moves to a different part of the notes that is semi-clear. He doesn't want to mess with anything. And just types the sentence, was going to make us quieter. But I need to talk. And I can't. Like, in sequence. And shows it to both of them.
I see. Thank you for trying.
I nod. And gestures to go ahead. And makes the comment very quickly before you turn around on the notes app of right behind you.
Alright. And Dane's just gonna head right back on up.
Alright. Agate, Cupronickel, you guys heading up as well?
Yes, following right behind them.
I am admittedly curious about whether the gun is actually a thing that we can grab.
One more time.
I'm admittedly curious about whether the gun is actually something we can
You
grab.
don't see that.
So it doesn't exist.
No, you don't see that because Galen's a fucking full-blooded orc right now. He's a big boy. You don't see a gun behind him. And he's doing stretches with a giant gun, with an atlas glove and a fucking lance. You don't see that gun. Get moving.
I think that's a no.
Get the fuck out of here. No. Just be safe.
Nice
No.
try, buddy.
Default Orlain, there's a gun over there.
The fucking owl head turn of Agate.
Well, I
Galen,
mean,
fuck!
I'm assuming it's visible from the railing, though, right?
I will make
You've
this
been told no.
I will make this railing ceiling high. Orlain didn't tap on it, so it could be.
Even the cat knows no means no.
Cats do not always know.
No, they do know. They
Bitch.
just like to ignore it.
Yeah, that's cats.
Maybe I'm a cat.
Yeah, we know.
I believe it.
Aurelia.
Euphoria.
You gonna let him finish his thing and then go join the group, or are you gonna wait for him?
Yeah, we're waiting for Agate. Galen. God, fuck you.
I'm infectious, thank you. Okay. After a while of stretching, Galen looks even more tired. Basic stretches done. He's like, and this helps how?
He
It
probably
helps
feels
in the long run.
Yeah. He probably feels a lot more, what was it, limber, which does really help. So we going to that third floor?
If that's what everyone had.
Yeah. As far as I know.
Group consensus.
Yes.
Da.
Da.
Now I haven't had time. Just don't push your tokens down yet. Just oh I did clear it up. Nice.
Nice.
So where are we coming out?
Right here in the opening.
Okay.
I need to reload, damn it. Okay.
I should probably use the newer art that I've got of Tryphon, but I like this one too.
You've got a fluffy tail on that one.
I think I've got a fluffy tail on both of them.
Fair.
Let me check. Yeah, both of them have fluffy tails.
Floof.
Alrighty. Lagging behind again. And because I'm struggling to find his token. Cupronickel. There you are. Galen will kind of like just be off the map a little bit because everybody's crowded the door.
Yeah, I tried to help fix that, but then Cupronickel.
So, what does Dein see as soon as he enters this kind of open area?
You don't know what a high-rise apartment is, but you hate it now. You see fucking warped metal for some reason. You don't know what art is.
I want to be very clear here.
Yeah.
Dein is a calligrapher and a philosopher. He knows what art is.
You don't know what this fugly looking thing of art is.
Is it at least good craftsmanship?
Roll an insight check for me. Or investigate.
Oh god. Yeah, that's investigation. There it is. Dooba dooba dooba. There it is. 12.
All the smith work in your body is going, "Hit." Oh, why is it supposed to hit? Because that metal's not supposed to bend and remain that way, but someone forced it to. Couple more years, it's absolutely going to fall apart.
Okay, so it's just not structurally sound. Okay, so
Material?
it's more dwarven heritage, basically saying, "Ugh, it's not useful." Ugh. Ugh.
Yeah. Galen will kind of eventually make his way over here. He's like, I'm gonna go check the cameras. I wouldn't stray too far ahead. That's her entertainment room.
Hmm.
What does
Dane's
everybody
gonna
do?
push forward anyway.
All right.
He's gonna check for traps along the way though, like just in case. What was it? Again, like any motion sensors, tripwire, pressure plate, something like that.
Give me an investigation check. Cupronickel, Agate, Tryphon, what are you guys doing? You don't see nothing, bud.
Let's go.
This seems to be like a room where no one is supposed to be but her, and you saw how arrogant she was. There's nothing here.
Okay.
Oh no.
Tryphon's just trying to figure out what he's going to do in this big empty room.
I just wanted to see what was in the other room that no one else is going towards.
Oh, you see an elevator.
I rolled a 5.
You see a weird door.
Just a weird door.
Yeah, it's a weird
Oh,
door
oh.
with a screen next to it.
Should I roll again to see what he knows what that would be, or
Yeah, roll me a history check. See if you know what an elevator is.
oh boy is he?
I love adding this stuff because there's no use for an elevator in a wartime setting with the way that it has been described. Her
Hey.
place being a techno advancement is such an asshole move on her part for regular soldiers.
Hey bud.
Yeah,
I rolled
what'd
a
you roll, bud?
9.
You gotta touch
Tryphon
that
is
button.
nearby. You can't ask for help.
No. You gotta touch that button, Cupronickel. On the wall. You gotta touch
Is it a big shiny button?
It's a big shiny button with an arrow pointing somewhere. I know where it goes. But
Yeah,
Dane,
I'm gonna go push
yeah.
it. Yeah.
All right, Dane, you see no traps. You know this place is safe. Do you do anything else?
Dane is just going to like look around at the quote unquote art as his blood is telling him, and just like he's gonna ignore the monitor because he's like, I don't understand this. I'm not gonna go near it. And then like basically is looking for what was it? Anything that would give off like energy source. Like looking for the basic raw elements of what would make a shard, you know?
Gotcha. Give me a couple Arcana checks.
How many is a couple?
How many things are you going to investigate?
I guess what was it? Let's take them one at a time. Like, what was it? I'm guessing this thing's glowing up here on the left.
Oh, they're all glowing. This is
Oh, Lord.
glowing. This is glowing. This is glowing. All of 4 of these big structures are glowing.
Oh, great. Okay. Then yeah, I might as well do all of them.
Alrighty.
That's a dirty 20.
For which one?
I'm gonna say this one, the weird metal triangle structure.
It is constantly moving, kind of moving, and it is basically like an impossible helix, constantly influxing and outward and outmoving through itself, essentially.
Okay.
The material from a 20, dirty 20 that you look at, it does not look like a shard.
Okay.
It looks very much just like a Nuo style flexible metal, and it's being in a constant. Like this is not like a, oh, this is an art piece. That's its resting state for this material, constantly moving and fluctuating.
I like that. Okay, Dane will come back to that because I have plans for that too. That sounds
All right.
fun.
I'll let you do one more, and then we'll go look at what Aurelia, Orlain, and them are doing.
That's fair. In that case, I want to go over to this glass one over here and see it. That's a 19.
It's diamond. This is rock, not a shard of the steel that you guys normally grab. This is a rock material. It is glowing as there seems to, as you get closer with that 19, there is constantly flowing electrical energy inside of it. It is as best you can describe, if you had to come up with a name on the spot, this is a lightning diamond, because it is a diamond encapsulating a bolt of lightning and keeping it alive. There is no point for its energy to disperse, so it continues to grow, and thus kind of just looks like a pulsating gem.
Oh, that's cool. Oh, the nerd in me is going wild.
Yeah, she's a fucking uber scientist that's super evil. Look at her fucking personal office. She has no chair, she has a couch. She's vibing. She's done her shit. Aurelia, Orlain, or Agate, what are you guys doing?
Orlain is still trying to figure out if he can narrow down where it might be.
Narrow down what might be.
The odd device.
So after a while, you have found that there is such a device. There's 3 devices that are brought up to a noted down section. One of them is part of the Feyhorn testing, the Feydeer testing, and the last one is called the Redacted testing. It is simply a black bar. Kind of like how Discord has a censor bar.
Mm-hmm.
Which of those 3 do you want to investigate?
I don't think he goes immediately for the redacted piece. I don't think he would have context as to why he would look into it. He looks into the Feyhorn.
Feyhorn. You get it's almost like you can hear her voice in your head. The Feyhorns, a mighty and majestic creature born from the natural rhinoceros here, and the infertile creatures born of the Fey realm. Though they look more like their parents on the Fey side, get them very deerish, sort of wild stallion, they remain with the horns of the rhinoceros, giving a pseudo unicorn. But since they have more magical capabilities, and with their horns crushed, continuing the population and usefulness that a rhinoceros horn provides, we've called them Fey horns. They seem to be they are unreactive to the stones.
He's going to look into, because I assume, you can tell me if I'm wrong, I assume much like with any good scientist, and she's very arrogant, so she would be thorough. What does the notation of the stones lead to?
After many tests and many lives and experiments wasted away trying to figure it out, one such entity has spoken to me on the rent of this brick, this stone that used to compile of it. And I see it now for what it truly is. This magic stone was created by an elder god, a titan, and something worse. I do not know what yet, but I will find out. And whatever it is, the amount of blood I had to spill to open it up, I do not regret. Because the mechanism can be closed even after it is opened.
He's going to continue looking, like, basically following through from Feyhorn to stone to mechanism, and following through, trying to narrow down as much as possible before Dein goes off on a spree.
You come to, as you continue down, you go to the Agate notes, where you get the, I don't understand what the madam means, but I have seen her never this excited. I plan to look into, before my next walk, I will look into this experimentation she mentioned. I know many of us have fallen to that thing. But if she was able to uncover it, then maybe we can finally help people. And then that was the last log from Agate.
About that gift that I sent.
I know, bud. 3 of them. Back to back to back. Oh, I have a message from someone. Alright, I'm good. It was just from Sakura. Aurelia, Agate, what are you guys doing before we move back to Dein, who I think is like foaming at the mouth for what these other two are gonna be?
Aurelia's just vibing, waiting for people to be done with the stuff.
I will say Orlain is, like, not excitedly pacing, but doing that pacing of moving from one point to another, back and forth. Just going, because he doesn't know where to put all of his, like, built up energy again, so he's just pacing.
Agate is trying to examine this device to see what its purpose could have been.
Go ahead and give me an investigation check.
Nope.
It's an arm. It looks like an arm, but like a really weird arm. Anything else for you, bud? 'Cause sadly, I see him too, but we're gonna wait.
Gonna examine I'm assuming this drawer is open.
Yes, they're open with files available.
Gonna examine just grab a random file, look at what it could say.
Just grab a random file.
Yep.
You speak Primordial?
I do.
You see Plan 2. And we'll get back to you on what that means. Dein. What are you doing, bud, before we go over to whatever these two are about to start doing with the elevator?
It's
Is
fine.
there is there anything in here?
It is empty at the moment. Except for a little bit of fog that seems to be, fog on the glass, I mean.
So it's like a steamy shower in there, basically.
Really wish you didn't phrase it like that, but yeah.
You're welcome. Anyway, all right. Dane's just gonna, what was it? Look at these, what was it? These other statues, basically. Just in case.
All right.
That's another dirty 20.
This set of... As you look at this, you realize that these are stones jutting out from soil. These are solid wood mixed with metal. The illumination at the bottom, it gives away this sort of like the same ley line of magic that you, Agate, and Noctis all have, the Aasimar ley line of magic. And it just... You're clearly able to tell this is wood, but it's got the density of a metal. If you knock on it, it's going to have a ting-ting. But you knew this was not going to be it because you know all the shards are made of a silver material, and this one seems to be bright bronze.
Okay. Yeah, that one's just out of curiosity. And then for the last one, the one that probably has the thing Dane's looking for. Of course, I get the lowest roll. A 9.
So, with a 9, you feel anger. It's a fucking art piece.
Of course it is.
As far as you're able to determine, it's an art piece. Because,
Okay.
there's no fluctuating coolness to it. It's gold enraptured and maybe growing out of, steel growing out of gold, but there's nothing, magical or fun that you can see from it, so your immediate thought is, this is a fucking art piece.
It's useless.
Fucking waste the metal.
Oh, God. Okay. In that case, I think Dane's just gonna fumble with this over here, just okay, what the fuck is this thing? And then we can skip to other people.
Yep. Tryphon! Cupronickel. What are you two doing? We'll start with Tryphon.
Does Tryphon recognize a fucking elevator?
Give me a history check with advantage.
Alright. What's my history modifier again? Fuck. Okay.
It's okay.
18.
Yes, you remember. You don't know why, but you know what a fucking elevator is. And you know it's nothing, that button's just gonna open the doors. that Cupronickel is like Steven Universe starry eyes going, oh, towards. That's just gonna open it.
Just a fucking arm around his shoulders as he pulls him back, just like it's just an elevator. If we're going to check it out, let's do it with the others.
But what's an elevator?
He points at the doors and the touchpad. Just that.
But what does it do?
Well, the door's open, you get inside, the door's closed, and you end up in a different spot. But it's not teleportation.
Cupronickel's just gonna look inquisitively, just with just a dumb puppy, head tilt, just what?
Like I said, we can check it out when the others are done because we don't know where it's going to take us.
Okay.
But he does look at the button. Which direction is the arrow pointing? Up or down?
Down.
Oh.
Yeah, no, that thing goes down. I don't know what's. We were just downstairs.
Huh. Cupronickel's now just gonna yell, "Hey guys, we found something over here."
Tryphon's going to yell out after that. We found an elevator.
They put an elevator up here from Gallon.
Apparently, it just goes down.
Oh no.
What do you mean, oh no?
Oh no.
Oh no?
Does Agate say that out loud?
Yes. We were just downstairs, but I don't think there were elevators down there. I didn't see one.
Yeah, no, we don't know where this thing is going to go. Let's wait until everybody else is done.
Okay.
We definitely don't know where this thing is going to go.
I guess you're right.
Push the
He
button
really-
anyway. Do it.
You're not there.
He wants to, but he wants to be a good noodle. He won't.
Yeah, no, there's a pat on his shoulder as they wait, I guess.
What are the other Chucklefucks doing?
Orlain with his fucking +7 to stealth. I can roll if you want. Is just gonna accidentally, I think, sneak up on Agate. Gallon! Fuck you two!
You sneak up on him and he goes, he holds his heart like an old man, like, don't
Blink,
do
blink.
that.
Blink, blink.
Hi, nice to see you. What's up?
Holds up the tablet and points to the first goes back to the stone and kind of lightly taps it without activating it, and then goes back to where it's mentioned that they can help people and tilts his head.
Type it on your phone? Or type it on the tablet?
He nods and types out, "What was the point behind the stone? Is it what we're looking for, or do you know?"
I don't know. The stone's always been attached to something else, so it was kind of... He kind of thinks for a moment. It's kind of like touching someone with moldy cheese. You're not really holding it, you're using tongs.
Very quickly types out, "Why did you use that fucking comparison?"
Your cousin?
Well, yeah, he's insane. That doesn't mean you need to repeat him.
Fair.
Get help. And he kind of smiles.
He smiles back.
And just
I am the
looks
help.
over his shoulder to what he's doing, trying to see if he could help.
He's clicking through camera feeds right now. None of them seem super important, as most of them are just like places you've already been, and then there's one that then there's one that's just like a dark, empty cell, and Galen just goes, "Oh," like he gamer leans forward.
Ed tilts but doesn't say anything. He can't, so irrelevant.
He just nods.
What does he see on the screen? Is it just dark and empty?
Dark and empty. Give me an insight check.
$18.
There are shadows and kind of pixelated shadows that are moving around, but whatever Galen's looking at, it's not there. And that is worrying him.
Gently reaches out to place a hand on Galen's shoulder. And that worried motion of, "You good?"
Yeah, I'm fine.
Shrug. He can't really offer words of advice or comfort right now. He's he's done for the day.
You shrug, and he just shrugs back. I guess I'll keep looking. I can come get you guys if I find anything.
A nod. Orlain is gonna continue. I think at first goes to continue what he was doing and turns halfway and sees Agate and just like does the hand gestures of like, "What the fuck are you doing? Why are you over there? What's happening?" Without saying anything because he can't. He's just like, "What the fuck, guys?" It's the fucking confused baby meme. Just holding out his hands. They're like, "What's a what?"
Huh?
The confused baby meme is fucking hilarious. Do you go investigate what's going on with them, or do
Yeah,
you just?
I
are we
think
gonna-
so.
All right.
Just
In the meantime, Aurelia, what are you up to?
Same as last time. We're waiting.
As you are waiting, you kind of catch Galen rounding the corner and moving somewhere. He looks surprised to see you. He wasn't expecting you to be behind the door. Oh, hey,
Where are you going?
checking something on the big screen.
All right.
Where's everybody else?
Tryphon and the new guy found the elevator, and I believe Dein was losing his mind about the art pieces.
Yeah, we got that from somebody who said that their art would change the scene of the castle, but I don't know what that means.
Sounds like someone who's far too big for their britches.
That is a large number of people.
Yep.
Well, I guess people's not the right word.
They're still people, they just suck.
Yeah. I gotta go towards him anyway. Thanks. I know I've been weird with you guys recently, but thanks, you know?
I mean, it's the first time you've been back here since. Jackie!
Since they what?
It's the first time you've been back here since, you know, kind of growing into your own person. I imagine it's weird for you.
It is, but I think I grew up well.
Eh. You're certainly a decent enough person.
Well, I go make sure Dane's not having a stroke or something.
I mean, I don't think he is.
You coming with me?
Apparently so, yes.
All right. And Galen leans on this couch, is like, fuck, this thing's off. As he leans on it, it's like, I get what she's saying. What are you doing, bud?
No, the theme on the store.
Cursing.
English,
That's what Dane's
motherfucker.
doing.
He's currently frustrated with the technology.
You get the most sympathetic. I get you, bro.
I don't understand how this works. It is maddening.
What are you trying to figure out? And he kind of hops the couch, sits down a little bit.
How to get any useful information out of this?
Aurelia, you see him scooch over here to the arm of the chair and tap. A keyboard lights up and he just starts typing. And in front of you, Dane, there is just like, it changes to cameras.
Dane's gonna throw up his hands and just walk off for a second.
That makes sense. Yeah.
Oh, God, no, thank you.
Old man yells at the cloud.
Dane just kind of like, what was it? Breathes in and then just back to stoic face. All right. Have you found anything, Galen?
Couple things, none of which I particularly like. And like he's gonna slide up the big camera, like, this is the holding breed or the holding pen for where we keep the crossbreeds and all the experiments. It should be filled with blood, gore, and all that other. It looks empty. And lo and behold, verbatim to what he said, it looks like a clean and pristine room.
Do you think that they disposed of him? For a lack of a better term.
I'm going to say this in the most nice way I can. Mr. Derrick couldn't dispose of him if there were two of them. That thing needs... It was made using the... And like he looks behind him. He's looking for Orlain. He's like, God, don't let him hear me. It was... We called it the prime of the Biocarians.
I see.
Mm-hmm.
I have to ask, when you say prime, are they a copy or are they the real deal?
Real deal.
Then just takes a deep breath and just sighs.
They're calling them the Prime in the base is basically what you mean whenever you... You know that the floor guy I'm based off of?
See Dane wince for a second. Yes.
He would be my Prime. So all the experiments, whatever was in there, is their Prime. We were never supposed to have camera on it for longer than a minute, and this thing's stuck on a loop feed, so it's still up.
So someone what? Let out the Dracarian?
They'd have to reach basement level 4. That's past everything else. Basement level 2 and 3 are open fields for the experiments to stretch their legs since they're not supposed to get out. Basement level 1 is the experimentation room where they're made. Basement 2 is like, if I had to base it, it's basically like an open world, an open room for the test tubes you guys were made in. Whenever you were growing to the right age and you moved on to the training schools.
What?
You know how whenever you die, you're recycled into the machine. Here, and he like tap, 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 tap. There, we have one here at base. It's experiment. It's not experimental, but it is new age. Every base is going to have a direct line for where a soldier can be grown in there. It was supposed to be wrapped around the base's core. It would improve base functionality, improve technology basis, weapons, and all this. And like you see this intense blueprint that is very much just the most like, hey, fuck, you know? This is like next level war shit. You didn't have to wait for a cadet drop. You just grew the cadets.
Does this always happen?
No,
Is someone always?
no. He's this is where he's like, Dein and Gallon have not talked enough. That he's like, you know, the cadet bases where it's the prime, it's the original origin bases where everybody's faction starts from, where the cadet grounds are.
I woke up in a garden.
Oh. So everybody grew up and then we're gonna if it's okay with you two, we're gonna move away while Gallon explains the cadet system and garden to Dein.
And poor Tryphon is missing this entire thing.
Yep. Speaking of, Tryphon, Cupronickel, you guys pressing the button?
Sure, why not?
Oh, wait, we can.
Yeah, you can.
We can press the button. To be fair, pressing the button is not going to put us anywhere. It's just going to open the doors.
Yeah.
But I thought we were gonna wait for the others.
Nobody said we're getting on.
Gives
That's an
Tryphon just
hard-
a little skeptical look, like, you sure?
That's hard to beat logic. So you press the button.
I do press the button.
You press the button. The door opens, and you see a figure in the door.
Oh.
Well, not the door. More right here in the center.
Okay.
Trying to find them right now. Hold on. They better not be in here. Okay, they're not. Where are you?
And I'm so
There you are,
sorry.
you little bastard. You see a cloaked figure kneeling with their back towards you, kind of saying a prayer.
Hello?
They do not respond to you.
Friend or foe?
They do not respond to you.
Oh, hold on. Can't just pick up a rock or anything. I don't have that.
I'm not gonna throw anything at it.
Fuck it. Loud whistle. Tryphon lets out a loud whistle.
The prayer pauses, but it continues afterwards.
Okay, so we're just being ignored.
Can I yell for the others again?
Is it raining? Yeah.
Uh,
Anyways.
Cupronickel's just gonna yell again, but hey guys. There's someone in the elevator.
I'm not even joking. That noise was the alarm for our 5-minute break. You guys want to take a 10-minute break and then just pick it up immediately after?
Sure.
Okay.
Do you want me to pause?
Yep, go ahead and pause.
And we're started again.
All right. The last scene left off on was Tryphon about to do what now?
About step into the elevator.
And that's when we're cut right there to
Oh, you
Orlain and
whore.
Agate. Yeah, trust me. It's hilarious that you've done this. So, Agate, you're
Yes.
searching through this Plan 2, Plan B type B, yeah?
Mm-hmm.
No, oh, goddamn it. Nobody. No, what kind of laughter? Come on. Come on. I gotta... He rushed in when I opened the door. It's in common, so both of you can read this.
Wasn't it in
Give me an
Primordial?
investigation. Yeah, my bad. Primordial. Thank you for reminding me. I thought I was about to say something wrong. With confidence. Okay, Agate, you read a couple lines of this. It's Plan 2. Phoenix, back up. In the sight that I am ever reduced, I have removed a core part of my deityism. Yes, I am killable, but I will not be removed from. I will not be removed from their radar. I have found a way that even if the smallest piece of me remains, as long as he is still around, I can regenerate. And then you see a picture. It's an old picture. You don't recognize it off the bat, but it's an old picture
I may need to turn on the light again.
of a half-orc with pink hair bound behind his head. and the phrase Galahad de Fleurs first clone. Agate 0. The only one allowed to receive medical treatment, and the only one allowed freedom outside of the complex. I do not enjoy the walks he goes upon, but I trust he will always return. He is, after all, my precious egg. Thoughts on Plan C, and it starts to go from there. Do you continue reading?
Yes.
I have cracked open the tower. Seeing that the shard regenerates my wounds faster than they can be dealt, I've taken light not to hold it for too long as to not become a beacon for it. If I land on the Ripper's radar, no matter how strong I be, I'll just be meat. I have left it in the capable hands of the Biocarian. It does not seem to end it, but the mutations do not allow it to be used. I've moved the Biocarian to my personal deck. If I need to, I will simply rip it out of that thing's heart. Till then, it remains within the fog, the freezed glass. Should my back plan B come into contact with it before it comes into contact with plan B, Agate 0, I will be revived that way as well. If either are to die within a day of each other, I am dead. But as this is the only copy of my planning, and it is protected, I should be fine. There is no plan D. Help my soul.
I feel like as Agate is reading that last point, he just feels the gentle bonk of the tablet on his head.
Heh. What?
Head tilt. Obvious curiosity.
She's not permanently dead.
Frown.
Yes, I know. I feel the same.
He holds up both of his hands in that gesture of "not my problem," and just starts walking out and like hands visibly. You don't have a choice. He hands you the tablet and just starts to leave.
What do you do as you leave? I'll ask that before we change scenes.
I would like to roll stealth.
Go ahead and give me stealth.
It's obviously not dim up here. I'm not going to make that assumption.
No, it's not. It's entirely lit up. It is blinding doctor's room white.
Yikes. Get well soon.
Mm-hmm.
What the fuck is that?
That's cocked. Try that one more time.
Uh, 19.
You're, as long as I'd say Aurelia or anyone with a passive insight or perception of 19 or higher does not say they see you, you're good to sneak. Except for Agate, they're kind of watched you leave.
And Orlain is just gonna peace out. He's out of everything. I'm not joking. He is out of everything. He is exhausted. He just leaves. Heads back downstairs.
All right. Dein,
Mm-hmm.
there is a thump, a thump, a thump, a thump, a thump, a thump on the glass in front of all of you. The fog that was there before is cleared by this massive handprint. One hand with 6, another hand with 3 fingers. Thump, 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 but it cannot break it. Hoist the Colors just came on. I shit you not, I'm on a random mix.
Do we see any other part of it? Or just the...
You see a cacophony of eyes, some dim, some bright, glowing in the fog as it presses its mutilated body up against the glass. And you feel a wiggle in your pocket.
Dane's gonna fish out the chess piece.
It is shaking in its place, shaking more and more. It's bigger than it was when you put it in your pocket.
Can Dane use an Arcana check to get, like, what's the vibe with it?
Can I give
Would-
advantage
You-
by just shouting out, "Hey, she's not dead"?
With the fact that the free action was, hey, she's not dead, give me an insight check instead, bud.
Okay.
Because why would you do an Arcana check against a breathing entity?
What was it? With advantage or no?
Dead roll.
Dead roll? Alright.
The help would have taken away.
That's
Alright.
pretty good.
It's growing. It's creating mass from the air. It is leaning back and forth. Kind of leaning towards the glass, and it's leaning towards where Galen is. At the same time, Galen seems to start struggling to breathe again. As he kind of leans down. With the free action, with your insight, I will allow you to block one exit. Will you block Galen or will you block the glass?
Dane's gonna block Galen.
You block Galen with your... Do you block him with your hand, your body? How do you block Galen from this thing?
Dane's gonna use a runic shield as a reaction. Basically just what was it? Creating a force field basically between the piece and Galen.
It flings to Galen, bouncing off the piece. It stabilizes itself, bouncing through and stopping against the glass. A tick, 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 tick from the wood tapping on the glass. And the longer it taps and the thumping combined, it grows and grows back into her. Noelle has returned. And she looks lost at first, struggling, confused. And then her
Dane's
eyes...
gonna waste no time.
Yeah, go ahead. Aurelia, you, Galen, and Dein get one free action.
Yeah.
One free
Do I
turn.
get... Yeah, okay. Dane's gonna immediately become a giant again. and is gonna, and that's a bonus action, and then is gonna do what was it? Double attack against her.
All right.
Basically going in and trying to like chop with the halberd. That's a 24 to hit.
You hit. Your blade. How do you hit her? You hit her for 17 points. Digs into her as she kind of doesn't react at first, as if she's looking for the words to react. Aurelia, now you and Galen have a chance, as Galen is going to roll a con save.
Yeah, Dein rapidly approaches, gets like grows in doubles in size, and then comes in with this massive cleaver chop, like straight into her side, potentially right through her arm.
I'll say it. Her arm falls as you chop into her side. Galen falls to the ground, and as quick as he falls, that ribbon wraps around his arms and over his head again as he is up because he rolled a fucking 18 on his con save.
Let's go.
He's up and he summons his lance once more in the gauntlet. He's like, fuck? How's she alive? And he's asking both of you this, mainly to you, Aurelia. Aurelia, what do you do? Aurelia, you're muted.
The most indistinct. I don't fucking know.
Oh. All right. What do you do as this thing loses its arm? It's like it's not doesn't have skin yet. It's still that like a wooden statue kind of coming to life almost, like an inverse Pinocchio essentially.
Move here, and we would like to attempt to firebolt her.
All right, go for it.
I still have to roll to hit, right?
Yeah, with advantage because technically, the way Dein phrased things, he's pinned this fucker against a wall and his own blade. Yeah, that works. You hit. Roll damage.
That's the D10, yeah.
Ah! For the finally finding her voice, she screams.
You're not transmitting at all when you make that sound.
She screams. It's like that inhale scream, and then a pained breath out, like someone knocked the wind out of you as you were screaming. Her body kind of crackles, and she's going to raise a nub at you. It's going to... What happened? She's going to use an attack that basically thorn whips something out at you, but it is more like a spiked root. As it slithers, crawls, and reaches for you. And it's going to try to hit you with disadvantage. That's a nat 1. She does not hit you. It kind of crinkles around you as her next action she'll take aim and look at, kind of extend her arms, looking around, landing on Galen. She's going to try that one attack again. Still disadvantage. I'm going to use that 8. Does not hit. She curls around like it's like she's trying to turn and bang on the glass as the thing in the glass bangs back. Must hurry. Must hurry. At this time, I would say, if any of you are going to have an action. By the way, Orlain, do you want me to turn you invisible?
I mean, I'm not on the
Orlain?
map, so if you want.
Yeah, we'll do that for right now. The rest of
By
you
the
here
way,
go-
I still have an attack.
Oh, go for it, man.
Yeah, I was just waiting until you were done.
Yeah, go for it, bro.
That's a 22 to hit on the second attack. And this one's gonna, after, what was it, ripping out of her side, just gonna go straight for the clavicle. It's gonna be 5 points of, what was it, slashing damage.
All right. What do the rest of you do as you hear this tussle and combat beginning?
Cupronickel's just gonna look at Tryphon, just do a, what was that? Kind of look at them.
I think that was a bad thing. Just he does look back at the figure praying in the elevator before looking back at Cupronickel. Just let's go to regroup the others. Something's happening. And we can check this out. We can do something with this later. And starts making his way over.
Yeah, and he's just gonna follow because he's just clueless and fumbling around.
Which by the time they get out here, I'm pretty sure they can see what the fuck is happening over here.
Yeah.
Yeah, so tell me when to stop.
Stop like right here.
Okay.
So that's where I'll have you guys stop. Agate, if you want to do anything, now's the time.
I'm assuming these are just sitting out in the open.
Yeah, they're sitting out in the open.
Just gonna grab one. I'm assuming they're flare guns or some type of like similar device.
No, they seem to be revolvers. Revolvers, shotguns, and rifles.
Just gonna grab a rifle then.
All right. So you grab the rifle.
And then I'm assuming stop right there.
Yes.
Okie doke.
So as everything kind of comes into place, we're not going to do initiative. For this will be very quick. Is everyone alright with that? Or would you prefer me actually pull up the initiative board?
Let's do this shit quick.
Yeah. I don't want to spend another 2 hours on combat.
Yep. So
Yeah.
immediately as it all kind of happens again, she looks at all of you pleading, please just go. We all must go. All of us in danger. He's on his way. On his way. And she's going to, because you are pinning her, she puts her hand on you, Dein, and her vines start to pull around you. And as quick as they begin to bind, they are broken by a very quick flame. As Galen fucking charges through the screen, by the way.
Hell yeah.
And pierces her. You hear this loud from where the tip of his lance hits the wall. And he kind of comes to a stop and he just pushes more, and you hear this small crack. Small, tiny crack. As you can kind of hear Galen mumbling to himself. Aurelia. Aurelia.
I was waiting for you, buddy. The way you say that always makes it sound like you're about to continue, but you never do.
Because I'm waiting for a response from you. You hear nothing. Can't hear him. You see his mouth moving, but you also see something new. 1, 2, 3 bright golden threads binding you and him together. And you watch as he's not fighting like he would normally be, like this defensive thing that he's been learning. He's fighting like an orcish savage, almost. Like in a normal campaign, it would be full on, he's not fighting for anything to be kind, to win any medal. He's fighting to rage, and it is coming out as he puts the fractal gauntlet against her face, and you watch ice begin to splinter out in shards facing against the glass, and the fiery rings around this lance spinning and spinning, drilling, becoming more of a flaming drill against her and the glass. One by one, you watch the first thread snap. As the fire ignites, the second thread snaps. Do you do anything for the third thread?
Aurelia just shouts for Galen. Like, concerned and worried for him.
He looks at you, kind of half turns away from her, and whatever hardened face Dein had been privy to, the softest of smiles. Glad we were friends. And he's going to... The ice continues to grow as he pushes forward, and the thumping behind the glass makes the cracks worse, and it worsens and worsens and worsens until the hilt of the lance is all the way into her torso, her wooden torso. And she, with Dein holding her down and essentially, I imagine, stopping her other hand.
Mm-hmm.
She tries to lean against Galen. And Galen and her say one thing each. My beautiful boy. As Galen responds, fuck you, bitch. And the ice spreads up to Galen and freezes both of them solid. The silence that follows as the lance melts away, and after half a second, her color starts to return. Aurelia, you see an option to grab the lance. Do you?
Absolutely.
I will let you free action run up there and grab it if you want.
Wah. Her lance.
Where
Yoink.
do you grab the lance? Because I will mention that there is still a grip from Galen on it.
Like, if I say beside his hand, will you understand what I mean?
Under or above?
I think above.
Your hand, the bottom of your hand presses up against the top of his, and the minute it kind of collide, his grip is completely loosened, and you see that last little thread snap. Please equip the paladin class.
Aye, Captain.
As your free hand, the hand that he's normally saved for your shield, a large gauntlet seems to chomp down and adjust to your size. Once you have switched over, let me know.
I mean, I've got the other sheet up just because I will not be able to switch in the next couple of
Valid.
minutes.
So, okay. You may go ahead. What is your first action with the fractal gauntlet and lance?
Was.
Did someone say something?
I went was.
Okay, I wasn't sure if that was a wah or a pause.
Yeah, it did sound like a pause a little bit, and I was very worried. But
Was.
That's why I asked. I just wanted to make sure.
all right, Aurelia, go ahead and hit us with your first action with the fractal gauntlet and the wind flame lance. As you still feel her squirming.
Aurelia would like to stab her.
She's already stabbed. Try it one more time. Rephrase.
Stab her again, like, dude.
So, do you do like the bring it out a little bit and then shove it back in kind of stab?
Yeah, like the readjustment of please die.
You pull back, and what do you feel as you feel this lance has broken through the glass, and you are not hitting just her? You are hitting the thing that was trying to help her.
Yeah. I think on one hand there's like rage because how dare she do this to these people. And like on the other hand there's also grief because how dare she force it to come to this.
I will say very calmly, if anyone didn't pick it up, the con save was only one of Galen's action. The other one was an insight check / investigation to find out why he felt like that, and he put together what was happening. The ribbon kind of dances around you, Aurelia, as flames lick against her body from this spiral that you feel like you can summon. Do you summon it?
Yeah.
Pulling back once more. Dein, I'll give you this chance. You want to do a dex save for me, buddy?
Oh yeah.
Go ahead and give me that dex save. And I will say, with with Galen's blessing, you have advantage.
Hell yeah.
Almost like the ice that's still there is kind of pushing you away as it senses.
That's a
coming.
13. Unlucky 13.
You, don't worry. You save. Move one token away. Move one space away, please.
Oop, there we go.
For just a moment, you see a spark before a dragon's breath of flame erupts from the lance, and maybe just a trick of the eyes, or it may have been literally what is the truth, but it almost looks like Galen is helping Aurelia point it in the right direction as the room, you see this glass beside you fill with flames. And it becomes, as she feels, Noelle wants to scream, but her lungs have been incinerated first. She wants to fight, but she cannot because the only things that have been keeping her alive are both now gone. As Aurelia, you stand with a orc leaning against you, completely limp, and you watch as the glint of a real shard begins to magnify and illuminate the room behind you, where all you see is ash, like a full-on permanent shadow of whatever was in there. Dein, the glass looks breakable.
I said right into it.
Dein, you thunk cracks, and it's one of those things of like, yes, it's harder than steel, but it has been put at a point below zero. It is absolute zero. It is now brittle as paper. You fall through onto the warm floor, and even after it's been just a moment, even a couple seconds, it feels like whenever you forget. Dane's gonna be the only one to understand this. It's whenever you forget to put on your glove back on and you grab the piece that you're working on.
Hells.
Like you just put like you just fucking put the TIG down and you go to adjust it to change like the angle you're going at it from. That all over your left side from where you've fallen. But you do see the shard.
None.
Yeah.
Dane's just gonna like readjust real quick and just get back up.
You stand in this room that is incinerated with ash, and you see the shard floating, waiting, not touching the ground and not moving away, just existing there. What do you do?
He's just gonna grab it.
wrap your fingers around it. And I will text you something. And we will get to Dain soon.
Can we do it as a topper for the next session?
Do you want to do it as a topper for the next session?
Sure.
All right. So we'll put Dain right in here. And Aurelia.
Duh.
With how everything has unfolded, you feel Galen still resting up against you. It's like he's sleeping. But you know he's not. Whatever grip he had on the lance goes limp. Whatever miracle is allowing him to stand, even with your help, is the only thing he's standing for. You know he's gone. What do you do?
I should not have looked. God damn it, sweetie.
Your sweetie knows what's about to happen and is gonna kill me. Take a moment.
Rin, why would you do this?
The mood needed to be lightened. No, don't blame Ren. The devil, but close enough.
The devil from the Bible.
Ren truly is just the snap cube devil.
I don't know what that means, but it's still funny.
Well, I'll tell you later. Damn. Be something that before that.
No.
Aurelia.
Yeah.
Go ahead, sweetie. Remember, emotions. He's gone. He's not coming.
Okay, let's stop trying to take Tala out at the fucking knees. They're already
trying to
short
turn
enough.
me
They
into a
don't need
tea
it.
kettle.
Yeah.
Oh, good. Was I not heard?
No, I heard you.
Well, yeah, you could hear me, but at least I won't get sniped now.
Oh, hello, small
Alright.
dog. Did you come to see what the commotion was?
The small dog is worried that you're gonna cry.
The small dog is looking at me like, what the fuck
We're-
was that sound?
Even by the fucking gesture of the group, we're being told to continue. Go ahead and continue.
Just full on leaves the lance in fucking Noelle. That's a problem for later. She can summon that shit now. Bigger issues just I feel like she's exhausted, she's tired. She's just lost another friend, and she definitely collapses to her knees.
Galen falls with you.
And
His eyes.
she holds him, in her lap and curls over him. And I don't think anyone is close enough to hear. But she apologizes to him.
What apology do you give?
I'm sorry I couldn't stop this. I'm sorry I couldn't make it better for you.
You get no response. No comforting reply from Galen. No, it'll be all right. Nothing. There is no heartbeat. There is no strings of fate bonding you two together. All that there is silence and the awareness that your weapon has now taken the form and one of the abilities from his. You feel a presence in the room still, like he hasn't gone. And that might be the worst part. The fact that it doesn't feel like he's gone yet. And a voice. Does anyone say anything? Tryphon, Cupronickel, or Agate, do you say anything?
He's autistic as hell. He doesn't know how to handle the grief part.
All right.
He doesn't know how to handle his own grief. Leave him alone.
Valid. Agate, do you say
Agate
anything?
is still trying to process everything that he's going through.
Still holding the rifle and all that, I mean, imagine?
Yeah.
Cupronickel, what do you do? Do you do anything?
He's gonna fall to his knees. Trying to also process what just happened while it's also still repeating in his head. It's just someone just died. Our friend just died. Our friend just died. Our friend just died, kinda.
I want to say, as soon as this mystery person comes around the corner, Tryphon summons his rifle and points it at them.
Cupronickel, finish your sentence real quick.
Sorry.
No, you're good.
Nah, that was it.
You point your rifle at them and there is nothing. You do not see their face. You do not see anything. They are walking, robed with their sleeves free. They will begin to walk past you.
What are you doing?
What I do best. And the black robes with no sleeves gain this golden hue. One on the back where you see very loosely an hourglass begin to form with an eye above and sand below. The praying hands separate. This needs my full attention. And it requires aid. I am the best to receive and to give. As they are walking, space warps behind them and presents a scythe. as if they were expecting exactly where it would form, they grab the hilt. It does not slide across the ground, it floats. Aurelia.
I don't think he gets a response.
Aurelia Valerian.
Valerian.
Valerian. Don't
I
make
believe
me
in you,
his name.
Yufi.
Thank you, you're the only one.
Untrue. Take that back.
Focus. The name calls out to you again. Aurelia Valerian.
Long moment before she even looks up.
You see the front of him. And it sickens you to your core. That red hair as he moves the scythe to lean on. You want me to save him?
What the fuck, Yufi?
Do you want me to save him? Yes or no, Aurelia Valerian? Aurelia Valerian.
I think it's like protective the way she like holds Galen close to her and like definitely like does not trust whatever is going on here.
I have many things I can do to help. You did my job. I was here to kill her. You killed her in my stead. You saved me the pain and the bloodshed. I do not believe there should ever be one that owes a favor. So, do you want me to save him? He takes a moment while you process and he deep sigh. Walks over, puts the scythe on the couch, hands up. I do not have any shards on me. I do not have any weapons on me. The scythe is my only weapon. And he moves his hands, kneeling down to your level. Do you want me to save him? Ask again, Aurelia Valerian. If you do not respond to me, I will take his soul and do my duty. But if you tell me, if you ask me to save him, I will save him right here and right now.
He deserves better than this.
I agree. He has escaped death far too many times for a self-sacrifice to be his end. No one should feel that pain and torment in oneself. No one. It is not your fault, Aurelia. He chose that, but I can undo his choice. I can make him again. I can save him. And you know what you must do for me to do so. Please, say the words.
Please. He deserves a chance.
Please. What?
Save him.
The scythe flies to his hand and he stands at full attention. He walks through the destroyed mechanics of this all, and that's when Dein kind of regains consciousness, we'll say. So that his is still the top of the session scene. And with one simple motion, he leans down, reaching out, and you watch his hand dig into... Dig is such a violent word for how elegant this is, but he digs into Galen's chest and pulls out this small ember. Gentle, barely there. And he deep breath in. And his voice echoes with 3 others. Now is not your time. You still have much to do. O innocent soul of those who did not be damned. And one hand moves away from this cupped speech into the flames and grabs the floating scythe as it digs through the glass like butter, slices through her, and seemingly pulls the chest piece out of her as he so simply grabs it, holds this bishop piece in his hand, crushes it, and sprinkles the dust onto this little flame as you watch it ignite. Fire. This small spark ember ignite into a full flame again. Hold out your hands.
He does.
Gently places it into your hands. The machine is outside. It is waiting upon you upon my request. Put that in there, and he will be reborn. But for his body, and he places a hand on both the body of Noelle and Galen, and you watch them age until old people and then turn to dust. They are gone. A new one must be forged, and you hold the flame to the forge. Go. Run. Run, Aurelia!
It's definitely not graceful and it's more of a stumble, but she does get up. I'm gonna fight with my mouse because of course it chooses this moment.
As Aurelia, I'll move you over, like around here.
Thank you.
Sort of like running off. Tryphon, Agate, and Cupronickel, you all watch Aurelia run out the way that Orlain went out of. You don't know about it, never mind. You all watch the fact that Orlain's not here, and Aurelia running down these stairs. At the edge of the stairs, Aurelia, you see a black portal ready for you. Do you run through it?
Yeah.
You are taken outside to a large machine, a capsule, if you will, where Rokrin has just now finished setting up the cables to it, and Shade quickly lifts this separate, smaller canister. In here, quick, quick!
Then there's like a stumble as she comes out of the portal and she's holding it close to her chest and just stumbles over.
Yeah. As you were about to fall, like Rokrin is there, hover handings ready to catch you.
Stumbles over to Shay, you said?
It is... Shade has motioned towards a small capsule connected to the large human-sized tube.
Yeah.
He's motioning you to put the ember in there.
Yep. Very, very carefully puts it in.
It falls in. And
Yes, they're
Shade,
Jack's subordinates. Next question, Nia.
Shade rushes over, moves you out of the way, closes it, and give me a perception check if you want to learn how to do this.
Percepi. What is my Percepi as a paladin? Oh, look! It's not a flat roll.
Fuck yeah. I want you all to know fucking...
Absolutely not. We learned Dick Diddly, my dude.
Crying. You're too busy crying and concerned as he types some things in, and you watch the flame ignite and fill the chamber as Shade just kind of steps back. Now we wait. Now we just have to wait. And back with everybody else. Dein included in this one.
Yes.
Which, by the way, real quick question. Dein, do you want to be a part of this?
Yeah, I don't see why not. You said he was out of it, right?
Yes. I'm so glad you asked to do the top of the session thing, because I was going to point out that these shard visions, they're seconds, maybe moments out of the time that they actually last. So Dein experienced all this, and it's just like, okay, cool. Aurelia, you came back around whenever the bodies turned to ash, and Aurelia was running away with this flame as Jack is still standing there leaning against his scythe. Good job, all of you. Really, really good job. I'm proud of you. Really am.
You're helping us.
Of course. I'm not your enemy. I'm none of your enemy. I'll have to be your enemy at some point, I will say that much. But it's not of my own choice.
Why?
Oh, so many questions. Fine, how about this? All of you helped in killing her. It wasn't just that honorable soul and Aurelia, so I'll answer one question from each of you. The same way I'd answer a question to Orlain. Any question you want, I'll answer with absolute purity and honesty.
This is out of character, but well, shit.
He goes back, like the minute like you guys start taking a bit, he's leaning against the scythe again, like it's a rail. Like how a short person kind of leans on a rail, looking out at the city in all those movies.
The questions are always the hardest. Fuck.
Mm-hmm. By the way, it's not just for one person at a time. Any of you can ask something and he'd answer.
Yeah, no.
Yeah.
I'm thinking.
Okay, good.
Question for the
God, I love
DM.
Thinking.
Question for the DM.
Yeah,
Would
but
Agate
Basically, yeah.
recognize? Would Agate
Well-
recognize like the vibes that Jack gives off?
yes, you do.
May I hit him with the first question because I don't think Cupronickel has never met Jack, correct?
Real quick, you are a little muffled, so say that one more time.
Oh no. May I ask the first question because Cupronickel has never met Jack, correct?
Yeah, you've never met him.
Okay.
You've been told about him, I believe.
Okay. So, Cupronickel is gonna slowly collect himself, and it's gonna be fairly obvious with how he's slowly getting back to his feet, like using his knee as support to lift himself up. He's still trying to figure out everything that's going on as much as he can try to process and just. What? Why are you helping us? What did you do? Who are you?
That's 3 questions. Pick one and I'll answer it.
What did you do then?
I killed them. I granted them death. I don't do it often because it's so taxing. But if I want to, I could kill anyone with just a snap. And that is the most bone-chilling snap that fills the room. It's
There's
one
an
of my...
evident shiver that goes down Cupronickel's spine that just he physically shivers from that snap.
It is one of my gifts and abilities, I guess you could say. Next person.
Jack.
Yes, Dein. Turns around.
Is
smiling.
there a way to break the cycle?
Yes. Kill me. Kill the queen. You break the cycle. The cycle will not end with, oh, we made up, we made friends, we turned them to good. I will be the one to kill all of you if you try that. As I have been the one to kill the previous people. There have been... You're not the first group that's tried to break the cycle. Let me clarify that for you. And I have been the one that has killed all of them. So there is no way to win without killing me and without killing the queen. But she's got a mighty amount of guards and you need to collect a lot more shards.
Why are you helping us then?
Why does a dog beat the hand that feeds it? Because it is not okay with its chains. Do you know why I do what I do? I'll tell you. I do it because I do not want to do this. I do not want for this cycle, this infinite warfare just to continue. I want death. I want a blank slate. I want to start over. A small group. No one else. A new chance for mortality to grow and not become the war-torn monstrosity it has been mutated into. I help you because I don't want to do what they tell me to. Turns to Agate. Last question. And from you of all people.
There's just a soft smile. Do you believe you deserve redemption?
Why don't you tell Death to suck my dick? I don't want redemption. That's not my forte. That's not my domain. You.
But that isn't the answer. That wasn't an answer. Was it?
You.
Me?
I don't need redemption. There's nothing I need to be redeemed for. I have done my duty. I have done a duty I did not want to do. I am Jack. I am the Ripper of deities, binder of those higher, and I am the one who caused the cycle. I am the calamity. What redemption would I need? Tell your mistress not to try her hand again. Or I'll kill her new champion. And he points a hand at you.
There's just a nod. As you wish.
Smarter than the last one. He kind of collects himself, brushing his robe, and he looks around. Orlain's not here. And since you have all asked your questions and I have given you my honest answers, I'm going to go now. Goodbye. And he walks through the couch like a fucking ghost. Walks up to you, Tryphon, and whispers something in your ear.
Oh boy, what does he whisper? Yep, there's the typing. Oh.
He walks off, giving the maddest stink eye over at Agate as he walks back to the fucking elevator. And you hear him begin praying again. O mightiful hand, please guide me. Grant me the ship of those who need it, the vessel of death and the vessel of the damned. Tell me, oh, why are they granted peace when I need be granted justice? Why can we not foresee the end? And the door closes and he leaves.
Let's go check on Aurelia and Orlain.
Where is Orlain right now?
I was literally just about to send a message to you of like, I hope you understand during all of this, there's no way that scene took any less than 15 minutes.
Mm-hmm.
As far as he could have gotten away from this site. On foot.
You make it, and this will probably be our last scene if I take too long. You make it a good ways out before the snow. You kind of crunch your hands in the snow, and you are able to feel something, a presence nearby you. This rising, kind of leaking out of the tree that is your shadow has been cast upon. Please. A hand reaches out for you. Not in a threatening manner, more in like a pleading one.
Yeah, I don't think he thinks about it much. Every time someone has reached out for a helping hand, he's either gotten bit or something great has come of it, and it's equal measure at that point. So he helps.
the liquid hand turns solid. And as it solidifies, it becomes skin. The snow around you stops as you feel the urge to request actually to pull. Do you?
Yeah. I don't think he hesitates.
Pull.
I think he started trying to the moment that he noticed that it seemed person-shaped.
You pull out an individual. The first parts that you pull out, you see pale skin, what essentially equates to a yield hoodie with a little bit of armor on the shoulder, almost like a pauldron, but it's made of wood, like it's supposed to block arrows. And the first thing that solidifies of the rest of it, given skin almost, is the face. And then you are looked at with blood red eyes. Familiar blood red eyes, but blood red eyes regardless. And then it falls onto the hair. Pitch black. And as you're just beginning to register the face, falls face forward into the sand. Or the snow. And slowly he's kind of like, it's just a guy on the ground now, full starfish, like, I don't want to fucking do this. And then just a hand reaching up, pulling the hood up, and he stands. Oh, my back. Oh my god, I forgot what bones feel like. Oh, dude. Oh. Fuck. Hey. Thank you. Thank you. Vocal cords. Are you okay?
Slow head tilt.
You can think and I'll hear you. I'm in here, and he kind of taps your chest.
There's a moment where he doesn't think anything at all, and it's obvious that he's trying not to. There's an eye roll, though, and he eventually does manage to coherently think. What are you doing?
Checking on you. Buying you time to keep moving if you want.
Oh, good. Did something happen when I left? Great.
Maybe, but that's none of your concern at the moment. You're at your wit's end. You need to...
Go home.
Yeah. I was gonna say fuck off, but go home's good too.
He throws his hands up with like a kind of half-hearted gesture of like, that's what I've been fucking trying to do kind of response.
Yeah, you're not gonna make it very far on foot, because you left the train. Well, I guess they need the train, don't they? Yeah. You guys move in a train, by the way. You ever think about that? That's wild.
And then just, well, I suppose we have Titus to thank for that. Oh, right. Titus. He's not gonna be happy with that.
No.
Just...
You know who you can call, is it?
Mm-hmm.
You could call them. Their family. Their home.
Yes.
Yeah.
But they're busy. They are busy.
Everyone's always busy. Oh, by the way, here, I'll give you this. And he just taps your chest. You are allowed to reselect your class for the next foreseeable session.
There's no visible change at first. I think he's still mad enough to where it...
One more time. Entire sentence was muffled. Try that one more time.
I think he's still mad enough to where it's primarily like a reddish pink, but there is like that pinkish purple coming through of him going artificer, meaning he wants to go, he wants to leave, get him out of here. Like,
Deacon looks at you and he just goes, Deacon never bite. Sorry, I've been so cryptic recently. Talking was hard. And he holds his hand out. Friendly.
eye roll, takes it.
Mind if I keep you company while you go?
What's another voice in my head?
Oh, I stopped those, by the way. Just
No,
for as long as I'm... Yeah.
You're the reason I'm
just-
tired. Great.
Sorry. Just, they were really loud, so I quieted them up for a bit.
Yes. I don't talk about them often because it scares people.
Well, you can't scare me. I was a goo monster 3 months ago.
Speaking of, how am I doing on the time frame of putting you back together, Humpty Dumpty?
I don't think you're going to be summoning my katana anytime soon, but I got a face now. I don't like my face. You won't like my face.
Okay.
You already had a bad time, and he kind of pats you on the shoulder. Why don't you just go head home, dude?
He pauses. Does he have Clyde's number?
Yes, you have Buddy.
Well, yes. But I mean, like, Clyde specifically.
You would remember the old signal frequency to call him.
He doesn't want to because then he'd have to talk. He's trying to send a text message.
Well, I guess you're fucked, man. That's from Deacon. He's like, I can't talk for you. I'm
A voice
You
in
could
my
try
head.
Morse code. No, I'm actually a real voice. I can be heard, maybe, but I don't think your old man wants to hear some surfer guy from you. So
Also just points at his throat and makes an X.
oh yeah, that too. I can't fix that. I don't know what the fuck that was.
Like, that's the only sound that comes out of him, and it sounds awful. Just the groan.
The groan laugh.
No, the like groan of like nothing is fixing this. I guess I just die.
If you, I mean, you need to get the fuck home. Send a message to your team. Let them know you're going home. By the way, but you need to get the fuck home. I'm sure someone has like a remedy for you. You know clerics. You'll be fine. I'll keep your head quiet for a little. Yeah, I'll keep your head quiet for a bit. If you ever need a trance or just want to talk, I'll be here, man. I might not always answer, but I will be.
A little bit of a soundless sigh. He's just tired. And he sends a message to Aurelia of headed out. Not expecting an answer. Because he assumes something bad happened when he left. Because most things tend to. That's what he gathers.
And
then he specifically like pauses and is just like, he does like the idle animation of like, what do I do next? Oh. Does Derek?
What do I do next? Yeah. No, you go, what do I do next? Deacon mimics the revving of a bike and just doing the, go, motherfucker. Blink.
Holds up a figure of like, give me a second. I'm trying to do things in order. Do I remember if Derek, because I remember in a previous session he gave away his materia thing that he communicates with to another PC that didn't stay around too long. Do I know
I'll
if
say
he
that
got
was-
it back?
Yeah, he got it back. We'll say he got it back.
So he's going to message Derek and go, so hey, news.
Okay. So hey,
He goes, bad news. Something happened. Do you got a moment? And then pauses to see if there's a response or if there's even a notion.
you can't tell if there's a red notion, but you do see 3 little dots and then 3 little dots again. 3 little dots. You okay, kid?
The instant God no. And then goes, I'm headed home. If you need me, just text.
Thumbs up emoji.
Haunting. And then he summons I've forgotten my other thing. Needle. And
Because thread is the gun.
yeah. He
You
summons
summon
Needle.
Needle.
Yeah. And starts that
And
out.
our last. Yep, that's our last scene for the night. We will come to an end right there, and we will pick up session with Dein as our header. You ready,
Mhm.
bud?
Mm-hmm.
Should
Fuck
I
yeah.
stop recording?
Go ahead and stop recording.